Hey everybody, welcome to the lair. It is Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022, and this video is going to deal with this very short video, hopefully. Okay, you know me. I want to talk about Lightworkers, and it's a fairly, I guess, new subject for me. Now, throughout my life, I have been pointed out to be this thing called a light worker. All right. I almost still don't know what y'all talking about, but yeah, no, I kind of have a concept about the light worker. Light workers vary. According to some people, we have come in waves. We're shift workers, and we have different characteristics per our wave assignment. Lots of detail, lots of stuff that I actually don't know. What I do know, and what I want to talk about tonight real quickly, if I can do that, is part of what I believe that the Lightworkers' agenda has been in the past is to point out and expose what has generally been considered conspiracy. That these things that have been exposed were considered conspiracy by a mainstream agenda. Okay. However, what I want to say about Lightworkers right now is that we have a whole pod of Lightworkers who, well, there's a pod that have become the reluctants, okay? They're worn out. And I didn't come here to talk about those people. And there's another pod of light workers who, in my terminology, as best I can describe it, who have become stuck on this wheel of associated conspiracies. And what they're doing is they're continuing to spin this wheel. Some feeling like it's their life purpose to do this, and that's very valid and very beautiful. But what I'm understanding from my guide, my counsel, is telling me that pedestrian area, that thing where we were to expose and bring it forth and try to enlighten, that time is closed. That's all over now. That time has fulfilled its own prophecy. That part of the gate is closed. Okay, so we no longer have this job. The veil is lifted. The age of Aquarius has turned. Our earth is in a different situation, a whole new vibration. I know that rhymes. If I could have come up with a third one, I would have done it. Okay, so the dealio is if someone has made it their chosen way, their light worker way, to spend their time exposing things, pointing these things out, bringing it to the masses, class is dismissed. Okay? It is a time where now we pick up our books and we walk out of that class and get over to the next room. We're done with that. We don't have to do that anymore. Anybody that was going to be reached has been reached. Anybody who could hear you at that point cannot hear you now. So if they have not reckoned, if they did not receive that information, they were not supposed to receive that information, it's over. No one's life work has been in vain. But this is a forward motion. Okay, and I don't like to say forward and back, and I don't like to say up and down, but let's face it, we're talking about ascenders. We're talking about ascension. When we're talking in earth terms about ascending, we're talking from going from here to here, which is low to high. So for these mundane purposes, for this explanatory, I'm going to use these terms. If you are stuck as a light worker, you are no longer producing. You need a reboot. There needs to be some work conducted. There needs to be some shadow work conducted. You have a new assignment if you so choose. But the old assignment is done. It can be said that it's common knowledge that there are reptilians on the planet in key positions, key social positions. So, do not let that drama take you away from your purpose anymore if you are to ascend. That is now part of the cartoon, part of the shine, part of the glitter. Exposing something like that at this point is non-consequential. The people who think they know something know it, and the people who don't know it are not going to know it. There's other work now. And the only way that a true light worker, a true healer, a true ascender is going to know their new assignment is to stop, get quiet, go within, and do some work. Allow Spirit to guide you. We must be masters of our own destiny. We must be masters of our own operation. But we cannot let ourselves be fooled into thinking that we are the grand designer. That's where we get stuck. That's where we become ineffective. That's where we become possibly the light, but no longer a worker, which is fine. Which is fine. But I guess what my counsel is trying to have me impart is that the job of exposure is done. It has been fulfilled. Any more of that is parlaying into just attention. Look what I know. That's ego. That's no longer fulfilling a service except to self. Does light worker mean you're going to be assigned that for your life? No, not if you choose to go off. Not if you choose to do your own thing. Not if you choose to be stuck. However, I don't think a lot of these people know that they're stuck. There's no one there to tell them that. But in modern terms, a reboot is necessary. If I could help all human beings reboot, I would. But coming from me on this station right here to you, I'm talking to ascenders. I'm talking to people who consider themselves workers, readers, healers, seers. It's time to change rooms. It's time to change classrooms. Okay? And that for tonight is it, because that's all that I can come up with. I'm not being fed anything else. I could say that I wish I had taken more time and formulated more information, but that's not the way this works. You know, in my neck of the woods, it's fairly late, and I am not accustomed to being up this late working. And but I was led to come on and just touch on that premise, and hopefully something resonated with you. Maybe something touched a spark. Please put down your ego. You're doing a great job. You've done a masterful job. We're at a point where that stuff is no longer applicable. And if you had not been doing your work well, we wouldn't be there. But you're definitely needed. You are honored. Personally, I hope that something I've said has touched you if you are in that situation. The lessons are changing now. Please take the time to reboot yourself. Bring in new downloads. Clear out old obsessions. It's an obsessive type of energy that has happened. And I think it's like an osmosis-y kind of thing. It just kind of happened. But it's time to check ourselves. Stop the egocentric obsession with something that now is just completely unnecessary. At this point, unnecessary. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope to see you tomorrow on Thor Day. Thor Day in the United States. Hi to everybody else out there. Hi, my little Paris girl. I apologize for not knowing your name, but thank you for dipping in and saying hi from Paris. I think that's so cool. My Aussie friends, all of you, I love you very much. Thank you. And if you like the video, please, you know the thing. Give it a thumbs up. Help me with the algorithm. And please share it if you think any of your friends or your Lightworker friends or family could benefit from this the beginning of apparently, probably what's going to be some new stuff coming out. I just go with the flow, okay? And that seemed imminent today for me to impart. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. I would appreciate it. I'm really, really earnestly trying to grow this channel. I believe in it. And I thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. I'll see you next time.